Hello YouTube, this is Rhino Dan. You just did your basics rider course, you have your motorcycle license, you have your motorcycle, you throw your leg over the bike, and now you're going to start thinking you're Rossi of the street. This can't be that hard, right? Wrong. So you're out riding, basic turn, super easy, at speed, and this happens. This isn't an isolated event, this happens all the time on YouTube. YouTube's probably filled with over 100,000 or more videos of new riders going down. It happens all the time. This guy's on an R3. This guy right here is on an R6. Been riding. He said he's been riding for a couple years. He said the wind blew him in the truck. I don't think that happened. I don't think that's what happened. I'm gonna break it down real quick and slow motion. This goes to show that even guys with more settle time are still making basic errors, the same errors that the first guy made. Just basic errors. This guy made at least 6 to 7 errors. I'm not a crash professional. I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to go over what he did or how he did it. Mrs. Rhino tells me all the time I'm not an expert. I googled expert, and she's right. I don't reconstruct crashes for a living. Correct. But in the comments below, you can tell me what you think he did wrong. He says that the wind pushed him in here. In the audio, I muted the audio for a reason because he cusses a lot. I don't blame him. But he said the wind pushed him. There was no wind. I didn't hear any wind at all. So right here, I slowed it down so you can see exactly what happened. Now, this guy's been riding, according to him, a couple years before this accident happened, so he should have known better, and he had more settle time than the first guy. Again, this accident was highly preventable. He didn't have a blowout. He didn't have like brakes automatically seized up on him. His engine didn't seize. Nothing happened to him that caused this accident. Here's another beginning rider going through the twisties. You can't fake motorcycle. There's just a saying, you know, fake it till you make it. You can't do that. This isn't something you can just go out and BS your way through and then try to go home every day. This is something you need to really work at, study, learn new things, plan your education. It's just no different than anything else. This is like you're trying to learn calculus in one day when you just learn 1 + 1. That's basically what the motorcycle class is all about. They don't teach you how to ride. They don't teach you enough about riding. They just shotgun you through, and you can work the gas brake and change gears and go in a straight line. It's not enough. It's not enough at all. And it's not enough to help you prevent yourself from crashing like this, because these are basic crashes. None of these crashes should have happened, in my opinion. They're all preventable. Super easy. So here I am in my car. I'm driving. Twisties. All these twisties in my car was far more worse than the twisties you saw with the guys. And this proving a point. Just because you can do this in a car doesn't mean you can do it in a motorcycle. Cars and motorcycles are different. Cars have 4 tires. They have roll cages. You're a little bit more safer in them. And modern cars have airbags with traction control, ABS, and stability, so the car pretty much helps itself through the corner. And unless you make a lot of errors, you're more likely not going to crash. Here's Jason Prigmore's school, Star School. Very excellent source of information. Here's Keith Code's California Superbike School, another excellent source of information to continue on your education as a motorcycle rider, which I hope you guys do. Jason Prigmore, in particular, he'll take you out and put you on the double up position. You're on the back of his bike. He takes you on a regular 600, nothing special, not a super bike, and he shows you how capable motorcycles are, like how much you can lean them over, what they can do, and everything else, which is life-changing. My buddy Jesse over at R3 Yamaha R3 Racing said that it changed his life. It really helped him become a better rider. I like Keith Code's material myself because Keith Code goes out and breaks everything down to a science, not just what works for me, but that he breaks it into a science. He's been working on it for the last 41 years as a science, as a technology, and as all technology, there's fundamentals and steps. Just like doing math, you don't just do 1 + 1 and the next day you're doing calculus, is basically what you're doing when you're out doing the motorcycle riding course. It's not enough to become good. You just can't just throw your leg over, start the bike, and go riding and think because you can upshift and downshift and throttle and brake, you know how to ride a bike. It's not the case. So here's me riding. I am showing you guys that I'm not just one of those internet crusaders that talks crap behind a keyboard and gets everybody else's videos and just can't ride himself. No, I can ride. I navigated turns and twisties at higher speeds than the guys that crashed, and you can see for yourself that I can do it, and I'm still here. Next thing I want to talk about too is there's other guys you can learn from. Lee Parks is another one. He has his books, materials, and his own school. Sorry I didn't throw him up there. I'll put links in below. The whole point I'm trying to make here is this: motorcycle riding is a lot of fun, but you have to go out and learn how to ride. And the motorcycle safety course is better than nothing. It's way better than nothing, but it's not enough. And just because you pass it, 'cause you didn't drop your bike and you were able to pass the class, doesn't mean that you're good enough to go out and ride on the streets. You should go find an empty parking lot, have your friend that has a motorcycle license, and take you there. And your friend who might be really good at motorcycle riding, he probably not a coach. He doesn't know how to help you. Maybe the things that he knows he can explain to you in a way that you can understand. Again, this boils down to finding material that you like, how they communicate to you. I like Keith Code because he breaks it down into technology. Jason Prigmore is another excellent source, good coaching. They're all good at more than just the motorcycle safety course, getting you further your education as a motorcycle rider to improve yourself so you can not make the basic errors that causes accidents. Alright, I'm Rhino Dan. Thanks for watching my video. Be safe out there. Please in the comments below if you agree or disagree. I'm totally understandable if you think that your motorcycle safety basic course was enough to make you into a MotoGP rider. Thank you.